Hi everybody, my name's Alice and welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for the collective. I am going to go ahead and see what the universe wants to tell everybody today. All right. And you'll see I have it in landscape view if you're new here. So this is something that's a long time coming. A second camera is on its way. So little by little the changes are happening. So we have the King of Staves, we have the Princess of Staves, and the Ten of Staves. Staves are wands. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. So we have the King of Wands, Wotan. We have the Princess of Staves, and I can't say, Broomhilda. And then we have the Ten of Staves. All right, so gorgeous energy. I just want you to take in these cards. Beautiful, beautiful cards. So we are looking at the King of Wands, and this king likes to win. Today's a great day for you to keep your eye on the prize and what it is that you want. This is you gaining knowledge to have your eye on the prize. No pun intended, Woden, but this is you having your eye on the prize. Really, what is it that you want in this life right now? And this is you making a smart game plan to get there. Sure, there's going to be some variation on the way, but at least you're putting a plan together, whether it is all planned out, whether it is loosely planned out, short-term, medium range, long-term goals. This is you keeping your eye on the prize. This is you taking these bold, courageous steps today to get there. This is you using your charm and your charisma. Maybe let's say you want to start your own business. It's you reaching out to your connections to start the ball rolling, getting information, whatever stage it is that you're at. But this is you really making things happen. And this king is always winning. He might lose a battle here and there, but he's always going to win the war kind of energy. And I love the way that they have him depicted. He definitely is all about action. This is your will, your determination, your focus to really make something special happen in your life, whatever that might be, however big or however small. It's you keeping your eye on the prize, a goal, and making it happen the best of your ability. We also have the princess here. So the Princess of Staves, Broomhilda. This is your war horse. This is your warrior. She's on a mission. This is really about making it happen, right? Rushing in, taking action, really seizing the day. So it's not a day of necessarily pondering. You're not leaving your mind behind, but this is a day of really taking action, picking up the phone, going and visiting, doing research, really moving towards your goal because this knight's on a mission that the king has sent her on. Then we have the Ten of Staves. All right, so this is your energy. Staves are wands. So the 10 is a completion. It's an ending. And this card can talk about burnout. It can talk about taking on so much responsibility that it's a burden that you're taking on. This is a day for you to think about releasing certain things. So while you're focused on this goal, I'm going to show you the cards again, and you're oriented on something you want to bring in, maybe there's some other things that need to be released so that you have a direct path to really make something special happen. Because this card is telling me that you have some things that you need to lay down and release. And that's okay. Maybe they were old goals that never came to fruition or that you don't need anymore. Maybe the responsibilities that you've taken on that you don't need anymore, or that you can put them on the back burner, delegate them to other people, ask for help. Whatever the situation is, it's looking at your energy in particular, because it takes energy to create something. And this is you using your energy to the best of its ability, not letting other people rob you of your energy. And I like to always state that because I think that sometimes people let that happen. And at first they're unaware that it's happening until they get involved in a situation. And it could be that somebody's asking you a bunch of questions. It could be a neighbor. Hey, you're just taking the trash out and your neighbor's out there. And next thing you know, you just had an hour-long conversation. They're just want an hour of your time and your focus, and time is going by so fast now. Something has definitely happened to time in general, right? And so then all of a sudden now, if that's just your neighbor, and then if you get a phone call and other things, and then next thing you know, it's the end of the day and you didn't accomplish a lot. Or next thing you know, you have to go to work and that's it, right? You didn't have time to, and it sounds funny, but to do the dishes or to make your lunch if you take your lunch. I mean, you really have to look at your time wisely and how you're using it. Maybe you need to say to your neighbor next time after you have that experience, hey, you know what? I'm sorry, I got to go, but next time let's catch up on that. Whatever it is you need to do, you need to get better at that. If somebody is around you doing that, it could even be your friend that calls you all the time. Especially like when it's like being a teenager, you know how they spend all their time on the phone? Well, if you have a friend that's doing that to you, as much as you might mutually enjoy that, it is robbing you of your time when you could do something, maybe condense that call to once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever it is, where you're there supporting each other, but your energy is also focused on your goal. Today's a great day for you to not only focus on your goal, but to evaluate how you're getting there, because this is telling me that your energy is priority. These are all wands. It's all your energy. That's why I'm bringing it up. And I think one of the best examples is, if you're talking to someone, whether it's a friend, a coworker, a stranger even, right? Maybe someone calls you on the phone or you just run into them somewhere. If you're exhausted by the time that conversation ends, then it's chances are they're an energy vampire and they just drained you. And that's usually a narcissist. It can be other things too, but that person just drained you and they probably feel very uplifted and they got something out of it. And maybe you got something out of it, but you're drained. That's something that you really need to pay attention to and be aware of that moving forward. It's a type of life lesson to learn, and to not let people take your energy. That way you have enough to create something wonderful for yourself, because today's the day to do it. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, as always, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm getting ready to travel. I did injure my foot, and so my travel has been delayed. So I just want to say that. So I know I've been saying I'm going to travel. Well, I've injured my foot and it's taking a little bit longer to heal than I thought. So yeah, maybe late spring I'll be able to travel, because I want to be able to put pressure on it. So that's where I'm at. Anyways, everybody, probably too much information, but I have to share. So one of the things I want to let you know too is I have a sale going on my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, messages from your loved ones where I do my mediumship or any of my other 1-hour services, definitely go ahead and check it out. And also my gift cards are available, and especially coming up through this time of year, you can purchase them for yourself or for anybody else. You buy them at the sale price, and it's good moving forward for to redeem at regular price. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.